In this lesson, we will import the 90-tooth timing pulley and the tire, and we will mate these two together using a fastened mate. Since we need two of these, we will create a subassembly, and then we will insert that subassembly into the main assembly. So we'll have two, and then use another fastened mate to add up the wheels. Start by opening your document. Click Insert New Element, Import, click Wheel and Motor, select Tire, 90-tooth, Open. No need to check any of these options, just click OK. And it should show up down here. Insert another element. This time, add the plastic timing pulley, 90-tooth. Click Open. And again, no need to check any of these options, just click OK. Now that we've imported the plastic timing pulley or the wheel and the tire, let's insert those two. So click Tire, click Check, and then insert the plastic timing pulley. And then click Check. Pull those two out. And create a fastened mate. And add the fastened mate. You need to select the surface of the timing pulley and make sure that the mate connector is at the center like this. And then add the other mate on the inside of the tire. Accept the mate. And you should have something like that. Now go look for those two parts and select both of them. So here's the tire and here's the plastic timing pulley. Now right click on either one of them and then click Move to New Subassembly. And you'll notice under your tabs we'll end up with an assembly. If it doesn't show up down here, you probably need to scroll to the right. And there it is. It's called Assembly 1. Right click and rename that and name it Wheel Subassembly. Then click and drag that next to the main assembly. For good practice, we normally want the assembly aligned with the origin. Click on the wheel or the timing pulley until the triad manipulator shows up. Move it towards the center and then right click at that center circle and select Move to Origin. Now that it's in the origin, click outside. Now right click on one of the elements. In this case, we'll right click on the timing pulley or the wheel and say Fix. Then right click Isometric just for us to see it in the isometric view. Now let's head back to the main assembly. In the main assembly, we already have one wheel subassembly. And what we have to do next is just right click where it says Wheel Subassembly, copy, right click, and say Paste Wheel Subassembly. We'll put one here, and we'll put the other one here. And then just like before, what you can do is using the triad manipulator, you can have this line up with how you want it to go into the assembly. So I'll do that. And if you notice, this is shaped like an oval or a slot, and we want to insert this part. Okay, so I will rotate this as well. Next, let's line this up with the axle. So click and use one of the handles, not that one, but this one, and this, and that's how it's gonna go there. Now the last thing is just to add the fastened mate. So click on fastened mate and click at the surface of the wheel, this extension, center it, and then the other mate connector should go right at this circle, and then just center the mate connector and then click check. There's that. And then let's do it on the other side. Fastened mate. Select on that outer circle or the inner circle, whichever you can select. Just make sure that the mate connector is at the center of that circle. And then on this side, you just need it to be at the center of the protrusion. And then click check. And so that concludes the assembly of the mBot. We will not add connectors, wires, or the batteries, but in our next lesson, we will create an exploded view of the robot and also add a bill of materials. So you are provided with various structural parts like this aluminum brackets and also some additional electronics like this LED light, this motion sensor, and this LED matrix. Now it's up to you to add this up to your robot that will solve the challenges that were presented to you. So your robot will not exactly look like this, but it will be slightly different based on what structural parts you will be adding to it.